good evening, and welcome to the most epic showdown that I've held so far. I've never done this with an energy drink, notably because there is like a safety warning on the cans, like don't drink more than 1 can per day. But I've never done this with beers before, and it's a comparison of two very similar beers. These are in the same category from the same nation. What are they? It's a wheat beer, and they're from Germany. And I think it's really special because you don't find wheat beers just everywhere. It's actually like one of the more uncommon things, at least in Australia, to drink. But they are really nice and they're pretty smooth. So, number one, I don't know if I want to save this for last or first, but we're just going to have to go with it and run with it. Edelmeister. Okay, 5.2%, a little bit stronger than average. It's got a very happy, distinguished man on the can there. And I mean, if that doesn't get you excited, then I'm not sure what will. And then we have Schofferhofer. I think that's how you say it. Pretty hard for me. I'm not native German. So, I think we start with Schofferhofer, actually. I think this can just looks pretty enough. Okay? So, yeah, wheat beers. Totally different category. Put them up there with lagers. They're really good. Way better than a Pilsener. Better than an ale. Are they better than a lager? That's for you to decide, not me. Different category. So it does have a more fruity note. Like, I was doing research and they produce more banana esters along with something else when they're fermented because of the high wheat ratio. Right? So it does have a more sweeter, fruity smell. But it's not too sweet. It has a really, really bittersweet flavor at the same time. And that's why I love wheat beers. Because you experience two things at the same time that you don't get. Usually it's this very sharp and tart, or it's very dull and grey. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, aftertaste. But this, I don't know where it really starts and ends. I just know every sip, it smooth the whole way through. There's no up or down on it. It just goes down so well. So look, honestly, S tier. I'm not saying much else because you know what? I could go through 6 of these cans in an evening. In fact, I remember one time when I was in Thailand for a month, I went through 5 liters of beer. Not with anyone, but a German man. And let me tell you, those people can drink. So me talking about 6 of these cans, it's nothing. Okay? I wouldn't advise it though. 5 liters of beer makes you feel really grotty the next day. And I hope for one of my close friends watching this is a shout out to you. Okay? I actually grabbed these 2 cans specifically just so you could maybe smirk behind your screen and go, my man. Represent the hood, yeah? Represent. Hell, maybe with such a positive review, I can convince my friend to try this beer because, wow, so nice. But I'll finish that can later. Right now, we need to get to Edelmeister while it's fresh on the palate, I might actually cleanse the palate briefly. I do have just a little special snack. Cheese. It's really good because cheese like neutralizes every flavor in your mouth. It's kind of like sniffing coffee, I swear. I don't even remember what I was tasting before. Jokes. But I can't taste it now, and that's the main thing. So another wheat beer. See, I want to know what unique combination of clove and banana notes are, because in my research I did see banana, but clove? Don't know. Right? So again, same level of head between the two of them, and I think that's really interesting. Like, they're not too frothy. I kind of enjoy it because I actually didn't really feel like burping after that one as well. Maybe I need to finish the can, but no, I think it's just to do with this. Either way. The thing is, I couldn't tell you what's better. They taste so similar. Wheat beer, 10 out of 10. Honestly, unless you're really, really pedantic, or maybe I just haven't drank enough, you can grab a wheat beer off the shelf and you know you'll enjoy it. 100%. I can't describe how much I enjoy this. But, yeah, I need to just... I kind of like the Edelmeister. Maybe if I had to pick, I think they're both S tier. To be honest, I'd call it a tie. Maybe I'm just so used to drinking lagers, but it does have a slightly more bitter taste to it. Just oh so slightly. Could be that extra 0.2% of alcohol. Could be. Yeah, I think Schaufelhofer is a little bit sweeter, and Edelmeister is like a little bit more bitter. So I think if you're a newcomer and you want to try wheat beer and you don't drink beer often, this is pretty good. Wouldn't say it's as sweet as a cider, but this is it. However, if you really do like your beers and you're a real fan of the beer taste, but you just want to change it up or just want something that tastes good without worrying, Edelmeister. That's how I put it. They're both S tier. Not much more to say. Honestly, I hope this video was informative, and if you have a different wheat beer you want me to try and compare them to this, or hell, there's another category of beers that I haven't really thought about. I know rice beer exists. Haven't tried it. But if you have any recommendations for rice beer, let me know in the comments below, because I would love to know what I should be looking out for. Anyways, I hope you have a good night. Take care. Be good. Be good at it. Or be good at it. Hell, I've been sipping too heavy on these bad boys. Enjoy your night. Oj.